So, I'm gonna tell you a little story. For those of you who know this already, that's not news, but last week I was at a shooting for a German TV series. I had a little role, so I couldn't play on Tuesday and Wednesday. And I asked my brother if he would play for me. So, because I thought the event, the summer event for the blue top and the blue shorts will just be till today, so that's why I thought I need to play every day. I need to get those 30 tickets, but yeah, it's still one more week and I didn't realize, but still. Yeah, a little background story to my brother. He is 4 years younger than me. We have played basketball for a very long time together and against each other. I'm the reason why he got into basketball at all. If we two would stand on a court, I would be a PG, he would be a power forward. Although he's just a little bit taller than me, but he is more buff. So he knows the ins and outs of basketball. He loves Michael Jordan, Dirk Nowitzki, the NBA, just like me. So pretty much nearly the same. But he has never played this game. He has never played 3on3 Freestyle before. But as he is downstairs of me, he heard me rage for a long time, very long time, and very often. So first he was a little reluctant to play, but then he thought, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this. It's my brother. I'm at home. I have nothing to do, nothing better to do. So why not? So yeah, so keep it in mind. He knows how to play basketball. He knows that this game can be very infuriating, and I told him how the game works. I told him which buttons to press. And to be honest, he only was using X for passing, square for shooting and blocking and layups, and wait, R1 for post up and hands up. That's all. He had no idea how those skills work from the different characters. He was playing Murdoch mostly, he told me, and he was in one game he had like 7 or 8 blocks, something like that. So he was playing pretty well. Yeah, on Tuesday I was still on the train going to Cologne for the shooting, and he was playing and he was sending me messages. And I'm gonna read some to you, or actually maybe all of them, because he made the same, or he went through the same feelings I went through when I started the game, and I just wanted to tell you guys how it is, how 3on3 Freestyle is for a guy who doesn't play 3on3 Freestyle, but who still knows how to play basketball. So, oh, there's so many texts. Alright, so, the first text he sent me was at 2 in the afternoon. First win, 28-10, and then they forfeit. A little bit after that, I even blocked once and I dunked once, both with Murdoch. The matchmaking is going on my nerves. It's taking forever, and I even got kicked. This was the first 3 messages in the span of 4 minutes. And I just said, yeah, this sometimes happens, sure. So, an hour later, he was still playing, because I told him I need 30 tickets. So for 30 tickets, you need 10 wins or 15 losses. It doesn't matter, or something in between. So about 15 games, which can take up to 2.5 to 3 hours, something like that. So an hour later, he was texting me. The first 2 wallets, they were only shooting 3s. They didn't lose any stamina, and they were always throwing me down. And then I asked him, who was that? I'm pretty sure I know them. He said, some guy, Green Wave Gig Squad or something like that. Never heard of him, so I didn't know him. But yeah, so after an hour he got thrown down a lot, and he ran into wallets. So very, very funny. And he said they were very laggy and playing on PC. So, so 10 minutes later, next message. With this lag, it's the last time I'm playing this fucking game. It's pissing me off as hell. I can't shoot because the shooting bar... Because the shooting bar is coming so late, and when I release, it's already overshot, which means he had another laggy game, very laggy game. The ball will get stolen although I already passed it to another guy, I'm never gonna play this game again. That was his message after about 1.5 hours of playing. So, and this is when, and then I told him, yeah, that's what I mean. This game can be a lot of fun, but then there are things happening like that, like a lot of lag and latency, and you press a button and it didn't get recognized by the game and stuff like that. And I told him, if it's just too much for you mentally, because it's just annoying as hell, just start a game with randoms. He was playing with randoms the whole time. Just start a game with randoms and just run in a circle. Don't stand still, but just run in a circle. If you get a ball, pass it away. Just do it like that. I don't care about win percentage or anything. I just want to finish this event. That's what I told him. Okay, and then he was still playing the game. 10 minutes later, he wrote, I was playing Murdoch and I had to guard a PG and a small forward at the same time because our shooting guard thought it would be best to stand in the paint. Guys, I'm gonna read your messages afterwards. I just want to finish the story first, but yeah, I'm gonna come back to you guys in just a bit. So yeah, that was that. A minute later, he said 4 wins, 4 losses so far. I'm still missing 10 tickets. If it's going on like that, I'm gonna need 5 more games. Fucking hell. And I just encouraged him and said, hey, but you're doing pretty well. 4 wins, 4 losses. For a guy who has never played this game, who's going against tougher opponents because he's playing on my account, because of the matchmaking and stuff, who doesn't know the skills, who doesn't know the characters, who's only playing with 4 buttons. 4. That's it. Nothing else. And then he said, dude, one guy is doing a rage quit and the other bastard is not forfeiting, although we are behind by 14 points. This is another downside to the change Joy City made. Yeah, there was one change, I think it was last week. So, if you're playing a game and you're losing, you will get your 180 coins. If you win, you get 220. But if you forfeit, I think the only thing you get is 70 coins. So even, this is what I had a game yesterday where I played against a team and we were leading by 15, 16 points, something like that. And in the last 2 seconds, this team forfeit. And I thought to myself, that was the worst time to forfeit, because just waiting 2-3 seconds, you would get 180 for losing, and now you only get 70 for forfeiting. So this is why nobody's forfeiting anymore, because they want the coins. And this is why they're still playing, although they are way behind and they're not forfeiting. So, yeah. And I told this to my brother. I told him that this is the reason. So that was 4:30. 10 minutes later, first time play. That's what he wrote. And one guy on my team, he has all 3 guys in front of him at the 3-point line. What? No. He said, and one guy, he has 3 guys in front of him, and at the 3-point line, there's one guy standing wide open. What is he trying to do? He's trying a layup against the center and the power forward. So, and then he had a positive experience 10 minutes later. He told me, I just had a 3 block series with buzzer beater dunk at the end with Murdoch. And then he was happy. And then he was done with the 30 tickets for the day. And it took him about 2.5 hours. He started like 2:30, something like that, and he finished at around 5 o'clock. So I just told him, yeah, very, very nice, thank you so much. And then he said, it's so stressful because you can't talk to the other guys. It would be much easier if he would play with me. If he would play on PC, for example, and we would play together. We could talk together, even if we don't talk to, if we wouldn't talk to each other, he would still know how to play, and he would still be better than any random you run into, even at the beginning. I'm pretty sure, but he's not gonna do that. Nah, he's not. So that was the first day, and then we had the second day, and I have to. There it is. Yeah. I have to go into more details for the second day. So, on the second day I had my shoot. I was at the set at around 9:30 in the morning, and I think we were done about at around 2 p.m. So I was very lucky to catch my train, although, another little story, side story, in Germany, especially in Western Germany, there have been flooding, a lot. So around 600 kilometers of railway are destroyed. This is why I had to jump trains on my way to Cologne, which took 40 minutes longer than usual, and I'm already driving 7 hours, so it's a long time. And same for the way back. So I had to Google where or which trains I can take to get back home. So and then I had to calculate when I will be home. So my calculation was like about 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. So very, very late. And I told my brother, yeah, but when I get home, I'm gonna be very tired, but I'm gonna have to play 3-on-3 because I need those 30 tickets again. And he was like, yeah, let's see. Maybe I'm gonna play some more games. But remember, he was very upset the first day. So second day arrives, and I told him, dude, it's gonna be really difficult to get back home because to get from one train to another, I only have 5 minutes. Which isn't the big deal, but the big deal is that we're already 10 minutes behind the plan. And I had to jump train in Dortmund and get into another ICE and then drive to Berlin. And then from Berlin I had to take my train back to my hometown. So that took even longer. And I told him, dude, it might be that I'm even home late. And he said, don't worry, I'm just gonna get started and you can just finish the last few games or so. And I was like, okay, why not? So he started at 3:30. 10 minutes later, yeah, he wrote, why are people starting the game without the intent to play it? That's the question I had for a very long time, and I still have. Why are people starting this game? Even on ranked, we have seen it today. They're playing on ranked. And they're just standing there, not doing anything. So they're gonna lose. Why do you play a game if you don't want to play the game? The same, a few days ago I played against Fistro again, because my blacklist got resetted. And I was like, what the fuck? As soon as he has a ball, he's moving around. And he's reducing the timer till it is to the last second, and then he's going for a layup. But other than that, no defense, no movement, nothing. He's the worst level 100 I have ever seen. Why is he still playing the game? Doesn't make any sense. Well, let's continue. And then my brother said, good to know that Joey doesn't like threes. And I told him, well, you ran into the wrong Joeys. If you run into the right Joey, they will hit threes like it's nothing. So, and then, wait, this is 10 minutes later. So it's always, after every game, he's just texting me. Shitty noobs. What? What did he say? Wait. Shitty noobs are forfeiting in the first half with only 3 points behind. And one's name was Godlike Deku. Aha. Yeah. And then he says, there's another one, Frizzgirl74. Don't play with her. She's only playing playing small guys and standing in the paint. And the big guys are at the 3-point line. And nobody knows what man-to-man defense is. I always have to guard 2 guys at once. Yeah, and then he reached 61 points. Well, for the 2 days, so I need 70, so I just needed 9 more. He said he had 5 wins, 3 losses. 2 out of the 3 losses were because of this girl 74. Yo. And I was just like, thank you so much. But like I said, he was still playing 8 games on the second day, although he was hating it. Hating it to his bones, just to make it a favor for me, just for me. And he said he's never ever gonna play this game again, and he hopes that I don't have to do another event when I'm somewhere else. But if that's the case, then maybe I can't do the event, or I have to ask if I can. Well, maybe I have to take the PlayStation with me and then play in the hotel. But all the hotels I have been in so far, they have very, very bad internet connection. I would be lagging like with, I don't know, 200 ping, something like that. So yeah, that was the story I wanted to talk you guys. And yeah, I just wanted to share it because it was just so funny, because this just shows everybody, or nearly everybody, has about the same experience when they play this game for the first time. Although it is maybe easier, or maybe not easier, but not as rage infuriating, something like that, when you are just starting out, because you're playing with and against guys which are around your own level, something like that. And as I am 67 right now, so my brother had difficult opponents, of course. But if he would have started from fresh, I'm pretty sure it would be a totally different experience. Although, well, he might not run into wallets that often, but he would still run into bad randoms. You should have let him play ranked. No. No. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Well, when I was rank A, maybe then I could have. But then he would have said, dude, everything is so weird on ranked. It feels so slow, and what's with the fucking frames and the latency and stuff? I'm pretty sure he would have said that. Because that's another thing. I have shown my brother a couple of my games. And I showed him some ranked games and stuff, and he was like, dude, it looks unplayable just because it is so laggy. And I have to say, ranked got better over time. The first few ranked seasons have been very choppy. So many blue screens and people running into every corner and then over. But yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you, to tell you about this experience my brother had, and it's just funny to see. And that's the thing. He said if he would play with me, he would play the game, but just because of me. And this is the same for me at the moment. If I wouldn't be streaming this game, I wouldn't be playing this game. I'm fairly certain, because I have so many moments where I just think, I don't wanna, not again. For example, the last 2 weeks, where I've played like 2 or 2.5 hours each day because of this blue shirt and pants event. 2 days ago, I thought I don't wanna play. Not whatsoever. I've played too much. Every day. And I'm happy I'm through. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. And bye. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. And stay healthy and safe.